Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and today's subject is the IFL, that's International Fight League. It's relatively new, and with us today is Renzo Gracie from the legendary Brazilian Gracie family. Hey Renzo, could you tell our audience what is the IFL?
The IFL is the International Fighting League. It's a league of fighting teams that compete against each other. Each team represents a city. It's used to be amateurs fighter who became unbelievably good. So they are like the top of the game right now. So it's the best ground for new fighters to come up and become professional.
Okay, and what's the difference between the UFC and this league?
Basically, the rules are the same. The only difference is it's actually a team sport. You need it's 5 competitors representing a team who need to achieve victory to go for the next round. We were lucky on the last past 3 competitions we won, and we are moving towards the semifinals. I represent the New York Pitbulls. I'm the coach.
And where do you train at?
We actually have a school here on Manhattan on 30th Street.
On 30th Street? Okay, and how do they get in touch with you?
Just come on over to the gym or check www.renzogracie.com, RenzoGracie.com.
Okay, and a sport like this, now some people don't exactly care for it, and as far as violence, what do you feel about that?
I think it's a very safe sport. The people who are involved into it, they're extremely good professionals, and they are not the ordinary men who just walk out of the street. They train their whole lifetime to be on their ring, so they are very well prepared. And believe it, the chance to get injury are very small. It would be more dangerous to actually cross the street than to be a professional fighter in that ring.
Well, right now, though, concussions are the big main topic of talk, and just what is your take on that as an athlete? And did you suffer one once from? Who was that?
It was against Frank Shamrock.
Shamrock. And you know, and I'm Irish, and I was thinking about that Shamrock.
Yes.
Okay.
I received a legal blow, and I felt very strange back then, but after doing a MRI, I realized everything was good and there was no problem at all. And after 21 fights, that was the first time that happened. So I don't think that's a bad issue to the sport.
Okay, and anything else you'd like to say to all your fans out there?
Just come on over and watch the sport. This sky is the limit. This sport is great.
Oh, hey, you know, I do have one more thing to say. You are from a legendary Brazilian family. Could you just say a little bit about your family and how you got started in this whole fight
Sport, yes.
sport?
I'm the 3rd generation of the Gracie family, and they are the innovators in the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. We create the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. My grandfather was the first one to learn from a Japanese, the traditional art form of Jiu-Jitsu, and we developed the art that we have it today. My father was the second one, and I'm the 3rd. And I'm definitely looking forward to see my son complement our legacy, being the 4th generation to the sport.
How old's your son?
He's 12 right now.
Oh, okay. Hey, and one last thing. Why don't you say something in Spanish for all the our Spanish audience? Okay.
Venga, hermanos, venga, porque es muy bueno estilo de pelea. Los vejo allá, los miro allá.
And what's that?
I'll be seeing you guys there. It's an unbelievable style of fighting. Come to watch, and I see you guys there.
First of all, we're here with Renzo Gracie at the Brazil Grill, Manhattan, 8th Avenue at 48th Street. A lot of very tasty Brazilian food here today.
Some special treat for us. But every time I walk in and I see this friendly face here, it's always a pleasure to see my old friend here.
We're glad to see you, and this is going to be a lead-in to a different kind of question. Recently, when the controversy has come up about your cousin Royce and the drug test, you talk about how the Gracies actually have a philosophy of what you'd call naturalism, and there are a lot of different kinds of naturalism. But maybe you could explain the kind of naturalism that is your own philosophy.
We believe in a body sane and a mind sane too at the same time, and we prevent ourselves from taking any medicine or cheating in any way, and taking anything to enhance, like any drug enhancements. We try to stay away from it. It's like I started taking amino acids when I was 32 years old, you know. So we try to avoid anything that is synthetic, anything that is it's chemical or handmade. We try to always eat and feed our bodies with things created by God and nourished by God.
Now, you know, when mixed martial arts first got started in this country, one of the real selling points, it's real fighting, was the reality aspect of it, as opposed to being fake fights, or as opposed to fights where there were so many rules in it that it really didn't show you what techniques were the best. And part of that philosophy is naturalism on the side of eating and medicines. How did it get to the point, in your view today, where one show after the other, there are 2-3 guys on every show, in every different league just about, getting caught using these steroids and cocaine and marijuana and all this other stuff?
I think it's a new sport. New people are coming up all the time now. You know, this fighting are popping up everywhere. So people try to cheat. They try to find a shortcut to being there. You have to understand, this is a work of a lifetime. You can't ruin it by taking things like that was going to give you a shortcut. Like our whole life we took the hard way, the long way, you know, and I think the smart way. I want to die old next to my grandkids, helping them to get better, you know. I don't want to die young of a heart attack, having all my arteries clogged by the use of steroids, you know.
Are you planning to fight again yourself actively in the ring? Any specific plans? I know in general you want to, but any specific plans for you to turn to action?
Hell yeah. Until the end of the year, we're back in the ring again. And I'll be seeing you again so we can do another interview. I know how that works.
Great. Good luck. Thanks for talking with us. And naturalism. Let's hear it for naturalism.
That's the reason why we're here.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.